So Liv, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, one thing we felt as judges with all of the winning poems was that you are readers of poetry as well as writers. And actually with your particular poem, Orbit, I thought I detected a hint of the New York School of Poets, and in particular Frank O'Hara. Whether or not that's true, it does have that sense of spontaneity. And I just wondered how you set about writing the poem.
I have to say I did have one poem in mind, kind of in the back of my mind when I was writing that, and that was A Supermarket in California by Allen Ginsberg, which I love. I just love the imagery. I love just the ode basically to Walt Whitman. And the poem started in a workshop I was really lucky to attend. And the prompt was writing about a celebrity, but doing something quite mundane with them. And I'd been thinking a lot about planets, because I found that a very interesting prompt. But then I suddenly thought the language we use around celebrities, starstruck, I found the connection between those two things. And then I thought Buzz Aldrin, because that was the first person I'd thought of, who I've always been fascinated with, because he's the second man on the moon. The moon. He's not the first, but still.
Yeah, that's so you felt a certain amount of sympathy for him.
Yeah,
not
sympathy and intrigue. I quite like him as a character, because he is a hero, but he's not the one everyone associates.
Yeah. Well, there's a huge sort of freshness and originality in your poem, and I love all the detail in it. There's specific physical, concrete detail, amazing. One thing I particularly love is the way that the poem opens out at the end. So you've got Buzz Aldrin, so the last line, he guides the orb of my eye to the lights. And I love that sense of, it's almost like a lifting off. I wondered if that was something that you were aiming for.
It was really interesting when I was writing this poem, because I haven't really written a poem quite like this, but I was thinking in very cinematic terms. I was thinking of panning in and out between my subject matter, because there are these two characters orbiting each other almost, but then we've also got this world around them, and their pull and how they interact, and that really interested me.
Yes, your interest in that interaction is very evident in the poem. Well, listen, Liv, I think you have a very, very bright future ahead of you. Many, many congratulations on this fabulous poem, which I think probably at this point, well, thank you. I think we ought to hear it read aloud, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course, thank you, it'd be an honour. Orbit. I'm having brunch with Buzz Aldrin in his penthouse. He's fried the eggs to perfection, dusted the avocado with rock salt. He spreads butter with a child's knife, and I think of the hands he has held. Whilst toasting the pumpernickel, he told me to make myself at home. I flicked through his books, opened the closet in the guest bedroom. A planetarium of mothballs and his father's elbow patch suits, the smell of sea and sun. I've noticed Buzz loves circles, serendipitous edges. His doors seem to roll back on themselves, unhinged, a circuitry in their joints. Even his nostrils seem more circular and softer than mine. He scoops butter into spheres, and later I follow him to the supermarket and notice his love for the fruit aisle, the tenderness with which he rubs a pink lady. When he peels a clementine, the skin bends to his will. In the evening, he smells of museum and gravel. He guides the orb of my eye to the lights.
Thank you so much. You're a fabulous reader too, so you've got it all.